it should be a ball. You should come.
I might, but I think I'm very busy.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, you suck.
Jocker.
You're such a Nancy pants.
I am a Nancy. Make sure you unmute me, by the way. There we go.
No, you were never. You were never unmute. You were never muted that time.
I am a Nancy.
Damn.
Anyway, starting off here on FD, go Dominator with a solid conversion here.
This can be. I understand why Choco maybe probably pinched Dominator into going to FD, because especially if they already knew if they already knew
nice
characters.
Snare, no tech there.
Like they should be choosing characters first.
They should definitely
for game one.
I've always believed that characters first has always been a.
For game one, I
miss Smash 4 rules. I miss character first. Oh my god, I miss character first so bad.
For game one, I understand why still character first, but I also understand why stage first after that point.
But catching that 2-frame there with
and
that
just great
F tilt.
Yeah, great Arsene management in general from Choco there. Really just not giving Dom an opportunity. But yeah, what I was gonna say before, and I just forgot that that FD I can see being a really good pick because Joker does benefit really hard from Plats. Especially like non-Arsene Joker, that's really a core way he gets his kills.
No, yeah, 100%. Especially with Arsene as well. There's going to be a lot less interactions where Joker can just really like profit off a lot of these Arsene stocks. Good parry coming out from Choco. And not only that, but Choco has such a good space to run around as well, and also poke and bait and punish.
Yeah, it's a big stage. It's a big stage, and he has the freedom to sort of move with it.
Anyway, this should be a punish. Oh, unfortunate.
Where was Choco aiming there?
I don't know where Choco's judgment was there, but no, you know, he's still got the solid lead.
No, he does.
Ooh, but that drag down into down tilt, also just getting him away. That's solid damage, and that's overall just amazing.
And that dash attack is not going to do it yet.
It's not.
Love you, handsome.
But right now, the more you give Dom this stock, the more likely he is that he might just find something.
Nah, yeah, Joker that lives too long is a dangerous Joker.
He's
anyway,
one Rebel's Guard away here.
He's not just one Rebel's Guard away. He's one Sour Spot away. But Choco's not going to allow Arsene. Big Daddy Arsene is not coming out that ladder stock. No risking whether or not we're going to get it.
Right, well, I meant that, yeah, I was thinking about that before I think it was dash attack.
Where are you going? Yeah. You're leaving with the Silver Scraps? Good Dame, the Silver Scraps still here?
Oh, great Zare train right there. And just this would be a big first game if they're going to start the counter pick wars a little bit.
It's always a counter pick war when it comes to Choco, Dominator, and all.
That's what I thought, but Dom actually stuck it with the Mario the entire time. Against Choco's Luke. That is a stall that I do not see very often, but great ledge trump right there.
Unfortunately, no matter how good a stall that was, that he's still going to be able to take it out. And solid damage overall before that Arsene left. Anyway, that's going to take him up to 40 or just inching close to it.
Yeah.
For sure. But all we need is this Arsene, and that changes everything. And it's just, wait.
Ooh, I like that Zare.
That down tilt just does so much pressure. And it's such fake pressure too, but it is scary pressure.
Oh, no, yeah. Anytime Choco has you...
Oh, and
yeah, that Zare conversion's super clean. Anyway, I'm going to go find Silver Scraps and ask for something. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yep. We don't have a third mic set up right now, I believe, right?
Not in the casting room, no, because of tomorrow's event, yeah.
By the way, if you are into Valorant, please stop by tomorrow. It's really cool. Oh, you can even see a little bit of me. Let's see. Anyways, yeah.
That's you.
What's it called? If you are interested in Valorant, come stop by tomorrow. There's I believe it's called Heatwave. Is that what it's called?
I think it's called Heatwave. Yeah.
Heatwave. So if you are interested, just stop by. It's really fun. It's a really fun event. You can stop by and spectate. And it's just really cool. I'm not the best at Valorant because, God, I am horrible with teams. But if you just want to like chill and talk to a bunch of people who have similar interests, there's your chance. Anyways, we're gonna go on to Town and City. I do wonder, is he going to stay Joker? He is staying the Lucas.
Well, I mean, Choco's probably going to stick to Lucas. He just won against Dom's Joker. So even if Dom stays Joker, he's fine with that. Because then he has game 3 to shift to Sheik if he wants to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is the stage where Dom in general was getting the most mileage in the winner side set, but let me tell you though, it's been a struggle bus for him, both as Mario and as Joker. I didn't actually realize that Choco now agrees that Lucas wins that matchup. By the way, I only just learned that.
Yeah, it's pretty close between them.
I thought it. I understand the rationale for Lucas winning the matchup against Mario. I just didn't.
It's really interesting to see like this almost rock paper scissors they used to have. And I know Tara, you remember back like when Choco was first bringing out the Sheik, and when Dom first got like faith in the Joker, it used to be like the Mario would lose to the Lucas would lose to Joker, but the Joker would lose to Sheik, and the Sheik would lose to Mario.
Yeah, and it basically came down to who won that pivotal game 1.
Yeah, not just pivotal game 1. Who would eventually
Just that pivotal game 5.
get the
I'm
upset,
talking.
yeah.
Like, it's definitely interesting to see Dominator just stick to his guns.
Absolutely.
Stick to his guns, especially against ChocoTaco, which, as you mentioned, it's always been a very big counterpick war when it comes to these two.
Well, I still remember the era where way before that, right? Before this turned into a counterpick war, let alone anything, they used to just Dom would just go Mario Lucas PS2 every time.
Ooh, that tail.
And it's like
I
remember
a little too long, and that's gonna be the first talk to Choco.
I remember actually because I was really that person to tell him, yo, I know you like PS2, but Lucas is also really good on PS2, and it's clear that Choco has your number on this stage. Just consider other stages. And now they're like, they almost never go PS2.
Yeah. It's absolutely true.
Like, it's crazy how it went from like, yeah, these two would just go PS2 for 5 straight games to now they run the whole gamut of stages usually.
Yeah, understandable. But this is Lucas with rage right now, and he is steaming up a storm right now.
No, yeah, he's trying to find that opening.
And that's, if he can get this Arsene out, if he can get this early stock, this is curtains.
Down
Not
throw.
just yet.
No,
those ceilings are high.
Yeah, it ain't Smash 4's ceiling, which is always so weird to me.
Yeah,
because in Smash
Nair's
4, it was the opposite.
That Nair is fortunately going to take it for Dominator. Just running out the clock there on that Angel platform, just camping out Arsene, which you should do. Stop aggressing Joker, please. For the love of God, just let it go.
Absolutely.
It ain't that big a deal, my brother in Christ. But that well-spaced fair as well. Anyway, what do we see off stage here? Yeah, able to keep stage control as well, not covering the roll. Those guns coming in. Ooh, but he's going to get hit by the tail end. Yes, sir.
And caught the jump, but just going to grapple back.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah, expecting a little bit of expecting him to SDI in, but unfortunately,
Karu says bye.
Bye, Karu.
Bye, Karu.
Bye, Karu. You're great. Fantastic, even.
We love him here.
Anyway, we got Arsene.
He's a troll, but we love him here.
We got Arsene back and Lucas at kill percent.
Oh, that was a solid attempt to try and catch Choco
yeah,
off
that's
guard,
gonna be the stock. Reading the roll. No, not able to do much or get much extra credit.
Yeah, and Choco's really just running a train in general here.
Ooh, I like. If he had just committed a little more to that landing upper, that could have been big damage right there. I love the noggin.
All right, Arsene's back here. If this is the moment where Dom definitely has to get something going, but he's been so impatient here with his Arsene, feeling like he has to get something going right away.
And on top of that, we got FD here for a whole whopping 15 seconds, so no platforms to convert or cover as well as limited options to landing. But now that we got those platforms,
And now Arsene's already gone, and 103%. It's not very likely to see another Persona without a couple of strong Rebels Guard reads.
100%.
And that ledge attack, I should say.
Yeah, that was super dangerous for Dominator there.
Why do so many ledge attacks in this game do that, honestly?
And I don't know. But as you said, that Rebels Guard coming out, hoping and praying Choco takes the bait. But Choco just wiser. Yeah, covering that way up with the Nair.
And the sweet
Yeah.
spot forward tilt. And
Dominator-
Choco is going to take a 2-0 lead here.
Dominator a little too patient there at the ledge. Just going to be letting Choco take it with that sweet spot F tilt. Anyway, we are striking Battlefield, PS2, and Smashville. Are we going hollow?
Yeah, there you go.
Are we
You want to
going
talk about
hollow?
how you want to talk about how far this matchup has gone. We have them
Why are you
banning
leaving me?
PS2. Oh no,
You're doing what?
was that town again?
Are we going town again? Yeah, it's
It has-
possible.
it has to be
It has to
town.
be town, yeah.
Well, it doesn't
Anyway,
have
we
to
are
be,
switching
but
to the Mario. Now enough is enough. Let's see.
I kind of
if this-
understand it
Nah,
here.
Yeah, let's see if the Mario is able to close this out better than the Joker. At least get one on the board. All right, that with a quick slide Nair there. Ooh, that could have been bad. Had that.
A reverse 3-0 isn't impossible here, but it has to start with this game, obviously.
All right, yeah, Choco just covering that landing, not chasing, just being a little patient. Oh, the Zare trains, we love to see it. All right,
Tried to
yeah.
actually wait on that. I kind of like that.
I do
Trying
like that,
Trying to
trying
maybe
to-
catch Dominator panicking, but
Ooh,
instead...
yeah, those platforms coming in clutch for Dominator, able to go up to that ceiling and just close out the stock, and quite a good lead.
And that's exactly the kind of thing here that Dominator needs to really get things going. Dom, as great a player as he is, I do feel like he is definitely just willed by momentum.
Right, and that's big percent, hella extra credit for Dominator, already almost passing. Ooh.
I mean, kind of with his kind of the same with his character. And what I was talking about earlier, that's sort of why I can see Lucas being a bit of a worse matchup for Mario, because Lucas has hitboxes that can just sort of stuff Mario and make him...
Any sort of hitboxes that stop an approach or just in general from Mario is just gonna be.
And Lucas is deceptively one of the best in the business of pokes and counter pokes.
Oh yes, of course. But with how expertly that Dominator has been able to close this distance and get in on Choco, it's seeming almost impossible that these factors don't come in. But finally, we get the first stock.
Yeah, I was going to say that with the lead, especially the stock lead, it means that Choco's the one who has to approach, and now that poke counter poke game can only get him so far. And that's a big deal too. That gives Dominator a greater opportunity.
Hanging a little too long at that ledge, buddy. That's going to get you a back air to the face. But, you know, Choco, no stranger to these comebacks either. Trying to lead into an F-tilt conversion. But, you know, just close, but no cigar.
Up throw downer, and we know this song and dance a little bit. No rage,
yeah, he's
but
at 20 now, so it's definitely going to be dangerous. Let's take advantage of this FD form for this next 15 seconds that we got.
It won't be for a kill here with this rage. But with this lack of rage, I should say. Oh!
Ooh, but
kept his jump,
but
but
he
it doesn't
kept his
matter.
Jump. It doesn't matter. Choco back in this. Seemingly just taking it away from the jaws of defeat there, but Dominator already getting something started.
Nope, that's not gonna kill it yet.
Yeah, no 2-coin in this game, so no, sir. You remember the 2-coin?
I do.
The 2-coin. That was crazy.
I remember all of the ridiculous multi-hit shenanigans in Smash 4.
I like the spot dodge just calling out
Every time I'm like, oh no, Ultimate's multi-hits are so bad, and I'm like, I think about Smash 4 again, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm actually grateful how much better they are in this game.
Yeah. Ooh, but catching that landing with the grab and also
wait,
the
he's
fair.
got no jump, but just misses the fair. Dominator going for a bit of a higher recovery.
Ooh, but the
Both
footsies from Dominator
characters.
not taking it just yet. Let's see if Dominator comes out. Ooh, trying to get that ledge trump there with the cape.
Oh, and that forward tilt is the wrong way.
Ooh,
and
but it's
just
gonna
shield pokes is not gonna
but
kill.
it's not gonna kill just yet. Choco's still holding on to the stock.
But that's going to kill, and Dominator is on the board.
Finally, we see Dominator on the board. A little life come back to this kid.
But man, it was frightening for a bit.
Oh, man.
But what will Choco do now? Oh, yep. That's the Choco pick.
We got Cheek.
No, the music. The music.
Which song is this?
Blossom and Moonlight Flower
Oh.
from Kirby. Of course I know that.
I'm more of a World to Win guy myself, but you know.
I like this one. I like this one a little bit more for its like general moody atmosphere.
World to Win is my favorite Kirby song ever. Like ever. And then my second favorite Kirby song isn't even originally from Kirby. It's the Brawl remix of Gourmet Race. Like
Well, I mean, Gourmet Race
no,
is
yeah,
from
I know,
Kirby.
but the song originated from Brawl. Like, I just love the Brawl version of Gourmet Race. It's so hype. Like every time I get the chance.
It's always fun to point out that Fountain of Dreams is also a Gourmet Race remix.
Oh yeah, they do sound very similar.
They literally are. They literally is a remix of Gourmet Race. I'm
But anyway,
not joking.
Enough about epic OSTs. We got an epic match right here, right now.
Yeah.
Dominator with a small lead, seeming a little even here on small battlefield. We got those two platforms, of course, to convert off for both these characters. Ooh, no, but he kept his air dodge.
And doesn't matter, he's dead.
not
Yeah,
gonna
and
be able to
Dom
make it
gonna
back.
be frustrated by that. He had the momentum going into the stock, but just loses it like that. Another key point of the matchup as well.
Yeah, covering these platforms with that Nair. Ooh, and that's fat damage. The sweet spot just barely hitting.
And two uppers there as well. Already at 66%.
That's already half the stock, folks. Oh, man.
Dom's got to find an answer here, and this is a real problem. Losing that first stock means that Choco just gets to play this defensive turtling game against Dom.
Just slowing down that neutral to a halt, trying to get it back with the PK
Oh,
Thunder
that was
Rock.
almost great, but the dash attack is just a little bit too low.
Oh, but I like that he snuck in that back air, trying to sneak another one in, possibly take this stock before it snowballs into Choco's favor. Able to cover that roll.
Yeah, now Dom is back on the back foot.
Ooh, I like the attempt at the ledge trump there with that Zair.
Yeah, but great buffered option there.
Gonna be able to make it back, yeah. Choco's
Doesn't even
still
have to
holding on to the stock. Call him Mutates without he's
And
able to hold on to it.
Is going to take that stock, and now Dominator one stock away from losing this grand final, or I should say more specifically,
Ooh, yeah,
that Choco is one stock away here
from taking it all. Not able to trying to convert off a fair instead of an up air, but that's not going to take it just yet. All right, yeah, that's going to be a regrab. Is Dom? Oh, that's not going to be a regrab. He never grabbed the ledge. Wow.
Yeah, because he let go of his tether. He didn't tether up to the ledge.
Yeah, Dominator playing a little bit too impatient here, trying to steal
down
out
throw,
the stock.
yeah,
but
down air,
now,
I should say, is going to take that stock.
Here we have Dominator with a decent amount of rage as well. Let's see if we can get anything started. Now, this is small battlefield here, so there's no top platform to really kill off the top, so this is really rough.
And those platforms are really low as well, so he's not going to get quite as easy a time.
But the low platforms could also very much help Dominator when it comes to converting off this. Here.
You got...
No, absolutely. Sorry.
You got him. Yes.
You see right here that once now.
I mean, it's
you
just
can see right here that once Dominator, like, has so much ground to make up, and it's like very difficult.
Especially with how Choco has been able to slow down neutral at some of these interactions to a complete halt. He's playing much more patient, but you know what? Can never count out the kid just yet. Already
and that back air is going to be a start.
Now,
one stock remains.
Now, is this going to be the Cinderella story we believe for it to be, or is Choco going to crush?
Oh, he wanted that roll in so badly.
Or is Choco going to crush these dreams of
And
fantasy?
going to.
Yeah,
And
taking
Choco.
it. Choco is going to be taking this rock. Congratulations, Choco. Much earned as well. Expertly played, especially with how he was able to just slow down the neutral too.
100%.
Let's just talk about how he was able to switch off and on the aggression.
He's had Dom's number for a little bit
now. Well, not for a little bit. You got to remember that this was Dom's demon.
It goes on and off. There was a point where Dom was like, definitely.
I gotta remember to do that away from my.
Anyways, there's a point where Dom was one of Choco's hardest matchups, but now it's like the opposite way. And now, Terry, if you can do me a favor and go call ChocoTaco.
Yeah, grab ChocoTaco.
I guess I'll
you're the best interviewer in South Florida, my friend.
I guess I'll interview Choco. Let's have a little bit.
Interview other than Belkis Nere.
I'm the best commentator in South Florida.
I said best interviewer.
I'm the best commentator.
Do you not know who Belkis Murray is?
I don't know who.
She's from Channel 7 News. That's
Is she?
Yeah, that's all.
That's so funny.
It's a little Miami reference.
I should work on
Anyways,
Channel 7 News. Get me on there, baby. At Channel 7 News right now with my at. Get them to hire me. I'm super professional. Trust. I swear I am. So please. Oh, housekeeping. No, let him have the other one because I've been sweating on this one. I don't want to disrespect the man like that. I don't want to disrespect the man like that, especially the ROK winner. Much deserved after such a long time. And I'm super excited to just pick your brain here. Now let's talk about it. Those games were immaculate. Especially that last game as well. Let's talk about how you were just able to turn and off and on the aggression. Such pivotal moments. And you just got in his head so easy. Just tell me about it. What was your thought process going into it?
So with me and Dominator, we've been playing for a very long time.
Yes.
So like, when you look at that matchup, when you look at me playing Dom, it's way deeper than just, the character, like Mario versus Lucas or Mario versus Joker. There's a lot of experience on both sides of like what we want. So every time I fight him, I have to really think outside the box. I'm like what option is he bringing to the table next? And how am I going to counterplay against that? I just kind of just said, I remember there was one time where I lost, and I'm just like, I started watching the VOD. I'm like, you know what? I'm not taking opportunities where I need to take opportunities.
Right.
So it's time for me to, I need to start finding opportunities to kill, or I need to start finding opportunities to push my advantage state further and further. And I need to, I can't let those opportunities go.
Oh, yeah, and let's talk about that, too.
Yeah.
Just, I like the last pick on small battlefield as well. Limiting his kill options as well. There's no top platform. The platforms are a little lower as well. And there's less space for him to run around in just in general. And you've done really well with a lot of these pokes and bait and punishes on that last game. Just overall versus the Joker game, it just seems like business as usual as well.
When it comes to Joker, as people know in the region, I hate that character a lot. I really do hate that. I really do hate fighting Joker. But Arsenic, shout outs to him. He gave me a lot of advice on one, mental stuff, and two, he kind of broke down some things about Joker that I just wasn't paying attention to. And then since then, I've been building on it. And although I don't like fighting Joker still, I think I'm probably one of the more experienced players in the region. I play in the matchup, either with both of my characters.
Right.
So I'm kind of just okay, I have to make sure I don't give up opportunities. The important thing is being able to kill that character when he has Arsene, especially when he's recovering. That's super huge. And I meticulously kept throwing. I remember I kept throwing the CPU off stage. Yeah. When they had Arsene Joker, and I would always I need to 2-frame this because it's an easy 2-frame to hit. And I need to kill this character when I can. And then then also kind of playing for Arsene, being able to know what to respect, know what I can try to challenge and stuff like that. There was a lot of trial and error I had to do, and a lot of a lot of revising my game plan. Right. So I think now I'm at a point where I can beat most Joker players, and I can probably I think I can beat a top Joker player as well. Ooh. But it also depends on where I'm playing. How
you're feeling and all that. Just that day,
Yeah, I've been working a lot on my mental at the end of the day.
And it shows, my guy. So let me tell you, man, you were just really good at just not giving him enough leeway when it comes to these Arsene stocks as well. And as you mentioned, those pivotal moments of him just coming back to stage, you were just on that every time. I also like the maneuverability you were giving as well, coming back to stage, and also just pressuring him however you can, even if it is just your presence right there. And it definitely showed when it came to some of his habits as well at the ledge. Yeah. I know he turned up a little bit that game 3, but then you adapted super quickly. You were like, okay, let's calm it down. Let's go with a little bit more. Instead of an aggressive, an aggressive play, you calmed it down and you started playing more passive aggressive, started baiting and punishing just more of his options every time. And habits started showing more and more and more. And then you took such good advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, as people know, I'm known to be a very emotional player. And it kind of, I'm very passionate about the game, but it's happened about too many times where I lose sets because of it. And I kind of made a promise to myself that I said, I really want to become one of the best players I can be. I want to reach the top, like genuinely.
Right.
And so I thought to myself, okay, one of the first steps I got to take, I need to stop like letting my emotions get the best of me.
Right.
And like I'll like when I sit down in a set, I'll be mean mugging. I'll be like, I'll be stoic, and like I'm doing things like nodding, and like, okay, yeah, it happened. Even if I like died at like 10% to some cheese, and like, just kind of accepting that like there are things like that will happen, and if I let it make me spiral, it won't make the games. It won't help me in the long run. And like I kind of like notice more and more. Ever since that I've been calming down on my play, I've noticed more and more of SFL, the people I play against, when they're panicking. Like, I kind of like I can now tell a lot more when, they're freaking out. I can tell by body language. I can tell by the options that they're choosing and stuff like that. And once I like kind of see that like that scaredness, that panic, then I feel like I get a little bit more comfortable.
And wow, how the tables have turned when it comes to that. Really, it's got to be a satisfying feeling, my guy. Yeah, it's got to be. No,
I'm like the king of getting like third. Like I'm the king of getting like second through fifth.
Yeah.
I usually do well, but I never usually win. And like sometimes, even when I'm in the winner's side, I get reversed, and it's like, okay.
But hey, man, you did today, so talk your shit, man. Say it with your chest, bro. Like, you are here right now, and you have overcome the odds when no one thought you would. But I did, of course, because I'm a Choco believer. I'm a Choco believer, bro. But anyway, we're gonna try and close off the night. Maybe
before we sign off.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's a little announcement before. I just want to say, remember, this is Stars' last local of his time in South Florida before he comes back for the summer. So we'll miss him dearly. Also, shout outs to Derek, Archmage, and Arsenic, who are currently in Japan right now.
Yes, bro, SFL going global.
Let's go, baby.
Unfortunately, because we are global and Japan does not know what South Florida is, they are currently both seated last in the entire tournament.
Let's go, baby!
Arsenic is seated to fight level 1 to Toon Link, who got 5th yesterday.
And beat Spargo on top
and Archmage is seated to fight Torigiri the Banjo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to SFL for traveling out. I think more and more of SFL are going to start traveling out.
As well as Riku, who's currently in Texas right now for the collegiate league.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. I'm pretty sure because I think there's an event tomorrow that he's going to be playing in.
Yeah.
So like he's going to be cooking up there.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, he already played today. He beat Jackal.
Oh, let's go!
He beat Jackal and Skinny the Pooh, and he says, "This was not Sure Hyper. This is not Dominator."
Listen, bro. Hey, it's all in the day's work. But you know what?
It's just a regular day in the office, baby.
As much as I want to keep gassing up people, we do got to go because your boy is tired. Even though I haven't been on the commentary booth for a minute, guys, remember what I always say: tweet out the stream next week. Tweet it out, twitch.tv/ROK Esports.
And follow them everywhere as well. It's going to be ROK Esports everywhere on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And if you haven't already, make sure to thank your TO and production team, as well as the staff. Maybe get them something to eat. And, as well, the commentators. It's a thankless job here when it comes to not playing as well. And, shout outs to the winner of tonight, Choco. Where can they reach you, or where can they, get more learning experiences from the GOAT himself?
At Twitter, X.com. Jesus Christ.
I'm still going to call it Twitter.
/ChocoTaco FGC. At ChocoTaco FGC. That's me on Instagram as well. I don't really post there, so don't even try.
He does have a Twitch.
But I do stream on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a long time, but I'm been slowly building the confidence to do it again. So look out for that. And shout outs to Hart, Jojo, my dog. We got to go. Guys, you have a wonderful night. We will see you next week at ROK.
Come to your locals.
Come to the locals, bro.
Come to the locals.
That's what I'm saying.